Just now, while scrolling Instagram, I came across to this post. It said something like, "Depression isn't always sitting in the dark room and crying sometimes. It's waking up, going to work, laughing, talking to people all day, and then coming home, sitting in silence, doing nothing until it's time to sleep." That was the statements written in that. I just froze for a second because that's not just a poet. Sorry, that's not just a post. That's real life for lots of people. Maybe even for you or for someone around you that you have never noticed. See, most of the people still think depression is always visible. They imagine someone is crying unstoppably, uncontrollably, and shutting everyone out, sleeping all day, and yes, that's one side of it. But the more dangerous one is the silent kind, the one that smiles. See, this functional depression, where you are doing everything right on outside but feel completely numb on the inside, is so common now, especially in our generation. I had a friend, let's call him Rahul, who used to be the life of the group. Funny, driven, showing up for everyone. But one day he told me, "You know, I laugh because I am scared. I am scared of people will ask me if I'm okay." He said, "I can't afford to break down because if I stop, I might never start again." That shook me. What we don't talk about enough is that depression can look like success. It can wear makeup, it can host meeting, it can record podcasts, shoot reels, post selfies and still feel hollow. Psychologically, this is linked to something called high functioning depression, or more clinically, persistent depressive disorder, PDD. It's look it looks like, it's like walking through life underwater. You are moving but slowly. You are performing but without feelings. It doesn't always stop your life. It's just remove the joy from it. And what makes it worse is the shame. Because you are thinking, I'm going to work, I have food, I have Wi Fi, I have people. Why do I feel like this? So instead of seeking help, you stay quiet, you keep functioning, but inside you are stuck. I'm not talking about me, okay? Now compare this with how our parents or grandparents handled life. They had struggles, no doubts, financial, physical, emotional, but they also had community. They had routine, they had slower lives. There were no there were no pressures to smile for story. No need to keep up with the 500 people curated lives. If they felt low, they sat with it. Or they went for a walk or spoke to a neighbor today. We numb ourselves with reels and keep scrolling until we fall asleep with the phones or on our chest. I read something recently in a book by John Harry, Lost Connection. He says that the opposite of depression isn't happiness, it's connection. And that hit me deep. Because honestly, most people today are not looking for therapy as much as they are looking for someone who genuinely listens to them. And I mean it. Really listens. I mean, really listens. Not just waiting to talk. But how many of us have that kind of space today? We have friend group, but no friendships. We have likes, but no one to really talk to at 2 a.m. when everything feels too heavy. Yeah. And the sad part is, people who laugh the loudest during the day often cry the most when they are alone. Because no one suspects them. No one checks in one the strong ones. Science back this up too. During depression, the brain shows lowered activity in the prefrontal cortex, which handles decision making and emotional regulation. So, even simple things relying to messages, making a sandwich, washing your face, feeling overwhelming. It's not laziness, it's neurological exhaustion. Dr. Julian Smith, a well known psychologist, explained this beautifully. She said, many people with depression are excellent performers. They perform life, but they don't live it. And that's what this post made me think of. This performance culture we live in build our brand. We be productive, stay grateful, glow up, level up. There is no room for being tired. There is no room for being real. That's why I feel this post an important because it shows that hidden face of depression. The one that looks fine on the outside. The one that society usually misses or worse dismisses. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you really sat with yourself, no phone, no distractions, and asked, am I okay? No, not. Am I doing well in life? But am I okay? Because there is difference. And sometimes the most dangerous place to be in is almost okay. So if you're watching this and thinking, wait, this sounds like me. First of all, you are not alone. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not dramatic. You are not human. And if you are someone who doesn't relate to this personally, maybe you are lucky. But check on your friend, especially the ones who always say they are good, especially the ones who never cancel plans, who always reply with ha ha ha, I am fine, because they might be the ones hiding the most. Yeah, that's true. What the hell am I talking about? Mental health is not trend. It's not hashtag. It's the invisible fight people go through every single day. Just to glow up or just to show up? So please pause, breathe, talk, ask for help, offer help. Not everything needs fixing. Sometimes it just needs understanding. Yeah, it needs understanding. Because, like the post said, depression isn't always crying in the dark. Sometimes it's laughing in the light and still feeling empty inside. Some people are really scared of getting alone while getting on the bed. So that's what I remembered with this atmosphere. I was sitting in the night in my room. It's around 11 p.m. and I never stopped myself. I could not stop myself from making this video. And right now I have made this video without mic, without setup, without background. Now I am blank background and without any makeup and without any lights because I found this very important and it wasn't about me, so don't think about it. It was just all I had read, I had information, so I thought to share with you. Otherwise you can watch these videos where I was making videos on English language. So if it's helping you, please comment below if you have watched till the end with my mistakes. Thank you so much.